Hey, trucks, get by.
Hey, Blaine, how are you? Good morning. Hey, guys, pardon me.
Welcome. Hey, how you doing? Good.
Good morning, Ammon. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing great.
Good. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dan, what's happening?
Ammon, Bundy.
How are you?
Ammon.
Sure.
How you doing? How you doing, guys?
We're going to have our folks who actually matter out here in a minute, because
All right.
obviously I
It's a food
don't.
chain thing, we understand.
Oh, you do.
Gotcha.
Absolutely you do.
All right,
Thank you.
just sit tight.
You guys matter the most.
Yeah, they're saying they'll be out here in a minute.
Have you guys been issued your pocket constitutions yet? Do you need one? You want one? You don't want a pocket constitution?
No.
Why not? How come? Or you should know what's going on the other side. You don't want one?
No.
Have you sworn an oath to it? Is it something that's evil to you and something you feel uncomfortable about? I don't try to give you a hard time. I mean, it's a constitution. You swore an oath to it, you should at least know it. Don't you agree? Especially if you're going to be shooting those that...
How are things out at the refuge this
Good.
morning?
They're good, yeah. Good.
Would you like one?
A lot of...
There you go. Yes, sir. I'm a Marine. I'm real big on that.
Can I have one of those? Can I have one of those?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, there's a guy welding a big coat rack for you the last
okay.
when I was there a couple days ago. Is that what you're talking about, Hal?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people there.
A face-to-face meeting or over the phone?
I'm not sure, actually. We'll find out here. He did call me a little early. Well, actually, no, he called me on time. I was a little late. We had a brief conversation, and I'll fill you in on that. But I told him we would continue it here, so that's where we're at.
Ammon, the FBI has indicated that they've learned a lot based on their history. Waco, we can't neglect having that conversation. David Koresh, the days and weeks leading up to the attack on that compound, David Koresh, in fact, was allowed to come and go freely, and people were very, very shocked by how the FBI ultimately responded in the end. Does that concern you that you're allowed to come and go freely, and with the FBI saying that?
No, I'm concerned about upholding and enforcing the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution is what puts the rules upon the government, primarily the federal government, and that is what needs to be enforced. Because we have a situation where the federal government does not think that they have any bounds on them whatsoever at all. That they can go about and do what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and that whatever they do to the people, it doesn't really matter. And we see that again in all aspects of it. We see that in the law enforcement, but we also see that in the like I said, the housing industry, the healthcare industry, the schools. We see it in the auto industries, where they've come down into the industries, and through regulation they've got control over the wealth of the industry, and then they've sucked it back up and using it for themselves. And it's just not the way it's supposed to be. And that's all we're here for. We're here to kind of try to correct what's going on. So, how you doing, guys?
Okay.
Morning, how are you?
Ammon, Bundy.
John.
See you again.
How are you?
See you again.
Hey, John.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good, good.
You know Chris, huh?
Did you have a chance to talk to Bruce?
I talked to him briefly, but I told him I would continue it here. I kind of feel that if he doesn't have even authorization to come here without getting a bunch of permission from, whoever he gets permission from, that he's probably really not the one that we need to talk to, because if he can't get permission to travel to Bend so we can see each other, then I don't know what he's going to do other than just gather information somehow. So, I mean, and the question that I asked him was, I think we, the people, and the people of Harnett County, I believe, should have the right to see if their sheriff gave you authority to be doing what you're doing. And that should be a written authority, because your actions here and what you've done to this airport and all of that and mounting up must be, according to the Constitution, under the jurisdiction of the sheriff, where you do not have authorization to be here. And then second, what is your marching orders from the sheriff, I guess, if you will? What has he sanctioned you to do? And so that we can understand that, and what laws you are acting on, where the people have given you authority to do what you're doing. And that's a little bit about the conversation I had with him. And I really don't think that at this point, even having another phone conversation here without him would be beneficial. He, of course, wanted to do it in private if he was going to meet face to face, and I think the people have a right to hear that. I think we both, myself and the FBI, should be accountable to the people, so that the press ought to be invited to that. They should be able to. There should be full disclosure there, transparency, and but ultimately, if you're not acting under the authority of the sheriff that the people of Harnett County elected, and that secures their rights, then that's another constitutional violation. And if you haven't got sanction from the sheriff, then there's no reason for me to be talking to you. I need to just go down to the sheriff and go talk to him. So,
We'll pass all those concerns
okay.
up. Thank you very much, Ammon.
Yep, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Where's the one guy that was out here last time I came out? You had another guy with him. He actually, we have a picture of him showing up as a protester up at the. Do you guys make it a practice to pose as protesters and media? I'm not sure. I have a photo of it. But anyways, I wanted to say good morning to you, sir.
Nice to see you.
What's your first name again?
Craig.
Craig,
Yes,
and
sir.
last name?
Overby.
Overby? Mr. Overby, thank you very much. Okay.
I'm keep with this. That's what it costs.
Hey guys, take care. All right, thank you. Be safe. You sure you don't want a pocket constitution?
Got a couple of them.
Yeah. Do you want to just disclose to the public that you've sworn an oath to something that you just don't want to have any connection to? Do you want to say that in public? Or do you want to just shoot me and drop me right here? What do you want to do? Those that are considered adversarial to your position here with the quote-unquote federal government, they say that we're anti-government. We're actually pro-constitution. We're not anti-government. We're of, by, and for the people. We want you to be constitutional. Okay? As a matter of fact, we expect you to be. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Thank you. There we are. An FBI agent with a gun who has disdain for the U.S. Constitution. It's like something that's just foreign and odd to him. If they don't understand what our principles are all about, we're actually operating in a law enforcement capacity, which is constitutional law enforcement, the supreme law of the land. I'm a United States Marine. I swore an oath. And myself, I'll admit it right here in front of this gentleman. It wasn't until later on in life, after having sworn an oath to the Constitution when I was 17 years old, it wasn't until later on in life that I realized how important that oath was and what the Constitution means, and I opened it up and I read it from front to back. Until this gentleman understands what Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 means, and it's black and white, no misinterpretation, he should not have a gun pointed anywhere at anyone on this side. We're constitutional, we're not anti-government, we're pro-constitution. There we go. Anyways. I'm making a recommendation, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully they'll hear me, that part of the negotiation is that all FBI agents should carry pocket constitutions. This knucklehead over here probably won't read it, but I think it should be mandatory that he carries it. at least he's attached to what he's sworn an oath to. Okay? Semper Fi.
I like the meathead today.
Yeah.
That's all it's up for.
You'll notice KOIN, they leave when that stuff gets said. Oh, don't. This Pete Santilli talking about the constitutional stuff. Yeah. We don't want to get that on air. Did you want to offer to one? He said no.
I asked him.
Yeah. Huh? Is that where they're going? Is that where they said they're going? No. Gentlemen, code 4. Yep. Done. Yep. Okay. All right, we're gonna stay on the stream, just do some commentary here. All right, we'll see you down the road. All right, bye.